Hey guys, Kev here, and I'm going to do a scale swap on these two and go over the F5. But real quick, I bought these really cheap. It was $12 for 3 of these tubes, and it's supposed to be tritium. It's called self-luminous, whatever. I'm not sure how much it actually self-illuminates, but you know what? For 12 bucks, I got them in there. I had to cut them a little bit to size to fit them in, and I checked, nothing leaked out or anything, so I think we're good. And I just shoved them in there. I bought glue for this, but I don't even think I need them. I mean, they're not coming out. And I tested it, and yeah, you can charge it up, and then it gets a lot brighter, but it did work initially without any brightness, but I guess that's because it was out in the sun, you know. So we'll see, but I mean, it's a cool little upgrade just to do it. I didn't realize that's what those notches were for until somebody told me in a video. So I think that's pretty cool to have that in there as a feature. You don't have to, but I got blue ones, and maybe one day I'll get the real thing, but kind of works out. So anyway, I got that. And real quick, I want to do the scale swap because story goes, I had this knife right here modded by the knife modders. They reground this blade down to 9/1000ths behind the edge. And then they Cerakoted the hardware and everything black. And they did that because I wanted them to dye the scales black. And when they got it, they tried that and it wouldn't really take. And eventually they tried to Cerakote the scales to do them black. And they ended up warping one of them on accident. So they bought one on eBay to replace my scales, which that's very nice of them. Now they know they're just not going to dye these type of scales now. But the problem is I sent them this colored scale, brown micarta. And what they bought was green, which I mean, you can see how that could happen. This looks brown. This looks brown too, but it's just a different sort of brown, right? That's why we call this natural / brown. But this is green micarta, apparently. So anyway, my buddy Kyle said he would swap with me so we don't have to worry about it. And I was like, sweet. And this is the knife that I actually had modded for Kyle's, my brother, DTOM Knives and Gear. And BJ Hill basically heat anode, or I don't know, maybe just anode all the hardware. I think it's steel hardware, so he probably heat anode it, sorry. And then he put this choil in. You can see the size of the choil is different. It's much bigger. This is more like a Manix 2 size choil, and this is kind of just tiny. Like you can see my fingers right up on that edge. On this one, I have a bunch of room there. So I did that for Kyle because he loved this knife. He just couldn't really use it. That's why he sold me his original green one. That's not this one, but that's how I knew it was green when I got this, because I've had all of them. But so this was mine actually originally, and I sent it to BJ Hill to mod, and then I gave it to Kyle as a gift. He also put his KME edge on there. So anyway, he's kind of like returning the favor a little bit here by letting me have these scales. So that's brown micarta, and this is green micarta on the F5. And then I have two other ones. I have the carbon fiber version with LMAX. All of these are LMAX except for this one's M390. And then I have the full tie one. I finally got one back with LMAX. And now there's like Damasteel ones in these two versions, these two handle scales. And then they came out with the Segaha pattern titanium one, which I had but didn't like. And then they have a bronze one, which I may have to get a bronze one at some point just because it's another kind of handle scale material, you know. I can get away with not having a green micarta one because I have a micarta one, you know. These three are mine. Or no, I'm sorry. These three are mine. That one, god damn it, I'll figure it out. Anyway, I just kind of want to do this as like a year update. So the F5 basically dropped a year ago at this point. At least I got one about a year ago. I think it was the end of December that they dropped the leftovers from the pre-orders. And guys, I instantly fell in love with this knife. This is the one I had first, and I just loved it. They had titanium, and then they had green and brown micarta, and they had, I believe, LMAX and M390 on the first drop when they did the pre-orders. and I was able to score one of these off of Urban EDC Supply, and I was extremely stoked. It was my knife of the year last year, and not much has changed, guys. I still love this knife very much. I still own 3 of them. I've gone through like 7 or 8 of them now. So like I've had a whole ton of these. I have not tried the Damasteel ones. I would at some point. It's just very expensive for having this kind of knife with Damasteel. I'm not a Damasteel guy. I may do it eventually though. But yeah, I mean, I just love the platform so much, and it holds up, guys. I mean, it's still one of the best ergonomic knives in my opinion. Now, I'm left-handed, and I don't feel that clip as much as some righties complain about it, although it doesn't really get me right-handed. It can get my finger a little bit left-handed, but it's not bad. My fingers are skinny enough that the choil's fine. I don't do hard enough stuff that, like, I need to bear down and I'm going to, like, cut myself on that edge. I still love the action. I've put aftermarket bearings in every one of these. They came out with this one for $270. That was $250. They came out with this one for $275 early 2021, I believe, and I jumped all over it. Just, man, this is the one that came with the best action, just so drop shutty. It's shake shut, but it's close. Again, excellent ergonomics, but this one just weighs like nothing. And it just is very nice to have as a companion piece to the titanium because the weight is different. And that's why I was talking about the brass might be cool. I'm not a brass guy, but like I might actually like the brass F5 because it'll have a little more weight than that, and it'll just be a different one. Then I got then I was like, I got to get them all, right? After I got these 2. So then I ended up getting both of these variants, not these specific one. Well, this one was specifically mine. But I got the green and the brown micarta. And I realized quickly I hate this green micarta. It's just ugly. Some people love it. I hate it. And I sold that pretty quick. I had another one that I got for a friend who I told him I'd give it to him because he gave me his bombshell. And he was like, just send me something eventually. And I was like, you want a green F5? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So I did that. And then I had this one I bought. This specific one I bought in like August when they dropped more in M390. That's why this one's in. Sorry, I keep forgetting the scales need to be swapped. That's why I got this one in M390. And then the Segaha one I had pre-ordered dropped with the bronze ones, and I got that, but it felt like a toy. It looked like a toy. I just didn't like that pattern, and I sold that. Yeah, and then I sent this one off to be modded, and I just got it back, and then Kyle sent me this one, which was mine. So technically, these were all mine at one point. So I just love the model. You guys probably know that by now. I probably had more F5s than anything. I've had a lot of Malibus, like 4 at least, maybe 5. I had the blue, the black, both reverse Tanto. Then I had a black Warney. Then I had the titanium. Then I bought another blue Warney or reverse Tanto just now, and I had my blue one coated. So I've only had 5 of those. I've had like 8 of these, so it's close though. Great knives, man. They're just hard to not have a few in your collection of certain knives. So anyway, I just wanted to go over that. Let me put these away, and we can start on the scale swap. So that's kind of a year update on the F5. And then if you don't want to stick around for this disassembly, you obviously don't have to. I want to test out my new bit driver. So I need a T8 here. I have this cool Turris bit driver from Journey Tool Co. It's a River's Edge Cutlery exclusive. Very cool. It's a little different. I thought it was going to be around the same size as this. I honestly bought this one to kind of like take the place of one of these because I really wanted one of these. I couldn't get one. But I don't know. I might actually like this one better functionally with the frag pattern and the length. But we're going to test it out and see. Let's take mine apart first. I know I Loctited this, but I don't usually use a lot of Loctite. There we go. So I need to be careful because I have Cerakoted hardware and all that good stuff. I'm going to have to take probably, I'm going to see how to do this. I might try to take one side off and like swap the scale and then do the other and maybe see if I can pull it off that way without having to dismantle both knives like that, but I don't know if that'll work with the pivot. We'll see. So that'll come off. This I'll put in here. This one I don't think I need to clean, but you know what? I might just do it anyway. Put all the parts to this. It's probably not going to work, right? I probably just need to... I'm probably just going to need to take it apart. Shit, how do I get this out? It's titanium, so it's not just going to, like, magnet out. I wonder if I could punch it out with something. I know that just came out, so let's put that in there, too. All right, let's just do this. See, sometimes the pivot doesn't want to come out so easy. Would have been easier just to leave everything alone, but, you know, it's all right. So, yeah, we're just going to go down to the bare bones here. Going to have to take the clips off because the liners are connected to the clip. That's how the liner is attached, actually, is through the clip. Try to keep the clip screws and everything separate. Oh, yeah, I do have to get it off the scale. I'm also trying to be careful because I don't want to mess the Cerakote up. You know what I mean? All right, the clip should just come out. Maybe it's like... All right, I got that screw out. Well, try to get the liner out. All right, time to get the liners out. Oh, idiot. These are the same on both sides. It doesn't matter. Actually, it looks like all the screws are the same. Looks like it, but just to be safe, we'll be careful. All right, so this should just come out now. Maybe with a little bit of effort, but I don't want to end up bending the lock bar, not me. Which is what I'm doing. I'm wondering if I can push, nope. Shit. Get in there, maybe. Where's my brass rod? Hang on. Try to use my brass rod so I'm not, like, damaging anything and maybe just hook something, you know. This clip didn't come off, so that's something I need to... Oh, ow, fudge. Okay. It's good that it's a good fit. I mean, it's definitely a solid thing. I just don't want to... Trying to be gentle here. Y'all know me. I'm fucking gentle as hell. Kyle's like, yeah, you do it. I'm like, damn it. Oh, I got it. All right. All right. One scale for Kyle. And this, oh shit, we got another one. All right. That's my blade too. I was thinking I could switch the blades because I kind of like Elmax, and I'm sure Kyle wouldn't care, but I had all that work done to that blade. I'm not gonna just give it away. All right, looks like we got some movement down here, so that's our best bet. Oh, see it? Oh, come on, I had it, and I fucking pushed it back in like an idiot there. Cool. All right, so those are my liners, which you can tell probably because they're numbered. All right, I've done this before and realized I'm an idiot. All right, forget that. All right, next up, we have Kyle's knife. which I'm guessing has never been taken apart since it was first taken apart, because Kyle just doesn't do stuff like that. He's too busy to take apart his knives and maintain them. Or he doesn't need to, and I'm just being an asshole. Love you, buddy. Oh, it just popped apart. Interesting. That's weird. Alright, so this one has skips. Mine has Gillians, which is interesting. But makes sense because I put random shit in random shit. Sorry, I put all that in the wrong spot. Alright, there we go. Steel washer. Look at that. He even anoded the liners. That's pretty cool. Ooh. That's what I love about Riot. That's one of the things I love about this knife, is how simple it is. Spoke too soon. Damn it. As soon as I say that, I have to have, you know. Oh. I could just do it that way. Nice. All right. I was going to say I spoke too soon because the barrel was being a bitch there. But it looks like the barrel will go. That's weird. Is it just on that one that it would do that? No, it doesn't matter right now anyway, so. But yeah, usually these F5s are just so easy to take apart, put together, all that stuff. So I'm hoping these, because it's been taken out before, yeah. Hoping they're a little easier. Sorry, just need to do this off camera. Got it. All right, and these are mine. Looks like maybe there's a little bit of oil on them, but that's fine. It's cool with me. All right, so let's put his knife together first, right? I do have extra parts for these, actually, which is interesting. Because, what am I doing? What's going on here? When I originally got them from EDC Supply, my first one, I had an issue, and they sent me a bag of, like, parts, and I was like, could come in handy one day. Both of these are extremely clean. Like, I don't see any reason to do anything but oil them, so I'm just going to take out my heavy and a little bit of original. Come original. Come original. Come original. Alright. Pivot. Shit, I don't even remember what side the pivot went through, to be honest. But I will say, usually on these knives, you disassemble from this side. Like, this side comes off. At least that's how I remember it. So it's kind of how I want to do it. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, to be honest. So look at that. It's going to be like monochromatic. Okay. Let's see how she blares. Oh, almost fucked up. Might be a little much oil for just putting a washer in. Come original, come original. All right. Sorry. It's going to be a decently long one, and I'm just trying to not. So, yeah, I can do this. Man, okay, I should clean the blades, that's for sure. Where's my alcohol? Where's my alcohol? What the hell is it? the fuck? Cannot find the alcohol spray bottle. Hold on. I was moving shit around because I threw those when I was cutting those tritium things, tritium quote unquote. I dropped one, of course, and I was searching the ground. There it is. I knew it was hiding. Come on. Alright. Sorry. Yeah, the action on his was not quite as good as mine, but who knows what that could be. Could just be that one's not as... Alright, whatever. The bearing. I was going to take the bearing out and clean it. I'll just clean this one. Oh shit, wrong one. Alright, now the real fun begins. So I can put the clip on. So it's going to keep our liner in too. And I can, of course, tighten everything later. Just want to get these decently tight. Interesting. Huh. Well, whatever. Maybe I can do this. Yeah, see, there's no hole in this one. I don't know how that other one got through. Or is there a hole on the other side? Hang on. This is the scale it came at. It's so weird that this one has a hole big enough. Look at that. It busted out, I guess. Oh shit, this is not good. Fuck. That's obviously how his was. I don't know who did that, but it's basically almost a trashed, like it's almost trashed to where I don't even know if I want these scales anymore now. Because they're fucked. If this goes through, you got nothing holding that screw in. Know what I mean? It's not good. Fuck. Why's there always got to be some bullshit? And this thing's Loctited to sin. Look at that. So somebody knew what they were doing when this happened. Obviously, it wasn't me. I had this knife, so I wonder if when BJ took it apart, something happened. I don't know. Hang on a second, I got an idea. deal with that later. The only thing I can really do is hope that I can get it loose. But I don't really feel like sitting here applying heat and all this fucking shit. Fuck. Got it out, but still have the same fucking problem. You know? I have to... Fuck. Okay, this is not worth doing that. So this one will be fine because I got it out, but I'm just worried about the one I'm putting together with my stuff. It's almost like if you over tighten it, you're fucked. All right, so. Might not matter though. Might be fine. Because screw can only get so tight. It might not even matter. You know what I mean? There's enough other shit in there that it shouldn't matter, but that's my hope anyway. All this stuff, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you saw when I took this knife apart, took his apart, it like wanted to spread and tells me there's something like not perfectly lined up, maybe the lock bar. I do remember when I had this, I tried to fix the lock bar to get it to be stronger and all types of stuff, but BJ said when he had it, he got it back together, it was fine. I think it was the centering I was worried about. So, no, don't have to worry about it on this one. So let's just see. Guessing because I took them both out, we're gonna have a spinning pivot situation. Oh wait, maybe not. Nope. All right. Look at that. Dead nuts. Fires out. No blade play. We got good lockup. The action's a little better. It's not quite like drop shut or anything. I could probably back off a little bit, but centering still good. No play. A little better. No lock rock. There we go. So we got one back perfectly. That does look pretty cool. It's like monochromatic now. Look at that. Holy shit. That's pretty dope. What do you think, Kyle? Huh? Let's see how the other one comes together. Clean this blade up. Yeah, just in the back of my head, I'm worried about that one thing. But hopefully it just won't matter. Didn't seem to matter the way he had it put together, so if it hadn't been a problem that whole time, I don't see why it would just become a big problem. So let us find out. And I'm wondering how the black will look on this one now. Oh, God. What's up? Oh, you want to go through. Huh. Okay. We got it in, but didn't really want to go in. Probably get the clip on early just to have it on there, right? So I don't know if the Cerakote added, like, I obviously did add a layer to the clip, so maybe that's why it doesn't sit super flush. And that's why it was kind of stuck in there. Probably just really tight, yeah. There it goes. Be gentle, Kev. See, that one looks a little better. Seated the same, but doesn't matter. All right. Would make sense to do this first, wouldn't it? Put these in. Like I said, this is where we're going to have a bit of an issue, because this one is going to sit right through there. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Well, then it might not matter. We'll see. But I'm wondering why that one screw had that much Loctite on it, you know? When none of the other ones did. It's like somebody knew there was an issue and just Loctited it. I can't say who. And for all I know, whoever it was told me and I didn't know, you know? But this hasn't been my knife for... Or that one I'm talking about, that issue type thing, hasn't been mine for a long time, so it wasn't up to me to know anyway, so. All right, stop pin, and here we go. Sorry for the long video, guys, but I warned you. I need a little more on here. Okay. That one went back together real easy. This is going to be the issue screw right here. We're going to find out real quick. I'm thinking because of tolerance, it shouldn't matter. But you see how it sits in there a little farther? That's the problem. So, I wonder if it just got over tightened at some point or something. Just spinning. I'm thinking, okay, hang on. God damn it. Wait. Magnet came out. That looks fine. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Yeah, it's my Brian Brown one again. This happened before. I guess there's two in there. It's really weak, though. It came out before, and I super glued it in. And it's just not enough. So, it comes out with the bit now. Oh. There. I don't know. I'll talk to him about it. Anyway, I needed one for this guy so I can... Looks like when I put that pivot in, it didn't seat all the way like I thought, and I need two maybe. We'll see if this works. I don't know what happened, honestly. What the fuck is going on? See that? It's so weird. I just pushed it and it like slid over. So this is what I was saying. It just... It's centered now randomly, but not tight. I don't want to over crank it though. That's what it wants me to do almost. Pivots all the way through, so I don't know. It's almost like the pivot went too far through. Fuck. Jesus. Stop and just shot out and hit me in the chest. This pivot is acting very strange. It's not wanting to come out now. I knew I was probably being an idiot forcing it in there when I did. God damn it. Something up with this pivot. Like, I don't understand why it's being weird. Come on. Fuck. So, I'm hoping thought I still had it. Here it is. Well, this is a pivot barrel, right? There we go. That one went in a lot smoother. I don't see what the issue could be. I don't see any debris in here. It's almost like it was going too far through, which is very strange, I'll have to say. Is there a... Where's the other bearing there? Come on, can we just finish the goddamn job? Could we just have the luck I need right now, please? Just have this fucking work. Seriously, Kev? No backspacer. How amped up I am right now, guys. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Anybody stuck around for all of this, man, you crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? See, that fucked up screw is gonna bug the shit out of me forever. And I don't know what the hell is going on with the action here. Way over. No play. Just feels weird. This one, yeah, it drops. That's how it's supposed to be. Drops to your nail and it shakes closed. This one, it's like, hey, it might drop shut for you. Like, what the fuck? Well, yeah, but it's probably got tons of play now. Ah. I don't know why it's allowing it to be so tight. Lockup's good. Maybe it's just that different pivot. I don't know. Can't really complain. I mean, it's really good. Lock bar is just so easy to move. But it's solid, so I guess it's fine. Centering is another issue. It looks pretty damn good. And I mean, it's tight. There's no play. So I think we got it. I just need to tighten this up. Hope I don't fuck it up. That one screw is, it's definitely going to bug me though. I don't know how much you guys can see it, but that screw sits so much deeper in there than all the other ones. Because the thing, the micarta cutout that holds the screw up is gone. It just disappeared at some point, which is very strange, but we are dead nut centered. We have good opening action. Let me clean this off. We have good opening action. We have no blade play, no lock rock. We drop like that and we glide home. I mean, detent's good. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty damn good, and it looks sexy with that black. Look at that. Look at those accents on there. So, I think we did it. Might be a little off to this side. But I don't know if I want to keep messing with this pivot. It's just such a weird pivot, because, like, I can tighten it, but then it's weird. Well, it's a little weird. It feels weird that it doesn't drop right away. It just kind of hangs and drops. I might try the old trick real quick while we're taking forever anyway. Push it that way, right? So I loosen it. She looks pretty good now. No play. I mean, if you wanted it centered, Kev, I mean, it's friggin' close. It's really close. Yeah, look at that action breaking in, too. I could get a little better than that, though, I bet. Whatever. That's good. It's good. I'm crazy. No play. Great action. Tighten these up. Good. 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 All right. There they are. 2 of them. Let's see. This one, I want to make sure the one I send back to Kyle is in good condition. Perfectly centered. Good action. He's got his choil on there. Got the bronze hardware. Spine whack test. Good lockup. Disengage. Same action. Was never great on this one, to be honest. And I have it pretty tight on purpose. He can mess with it. That one's good. Pretty close to dead centered. Sexy black hardware. Great firing action. No play. Good closing action. Bang, we did it. It only took a pivot swap. Yeah, I'm going to chuck this fucking pivot. Only took a pivot swap and a bunch of bullshit, but I got it done, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around for this. I apologize that it was mostly nonsense, but you know what? That's what this channel is about. It's all about F5.5s and nonsense. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will catch you later.